What's up, ladies and gents? Let's make some stickers. Boom. So let's see if we did good on the depth of the razor. Same rule applies. The depth, if it's too deep, it kind of gets chunky and messes up your vinyl or your graphics. If it's not deep enough, it doesn't work either. So I'm segmenting it. This helps me isolate each graphic a little bit, so I hopefully don't hose them. So hopefully I don't mess them up when I'm peeling the vinyl. Come to Papa. I like to give it a little shake as I go. It helps pull it different directions. But looks good. I try not to do that because then the sticker reaches back and grabs the sticker, and that just messes things up. Anyway, good stuff. Can you see why I segment it now and why it makes it so much easier? Let's give it a once over, see if there's any stuff left over. We're good. Okay. So now you gotta put the top coat on. A couple of these got messed up. They peeled. But I still think it's good. It's a good setting. Give it a rough estimate. Place it on there. Ease it on. Try to keep bubbles out. And don't hit the other graphics. When it's this heavy of a roll, might as well let it use its own weight to help it unroll. Can be handy. Alright, get those wrinkles out. And I gotta overlap a little bit or it's gonna be a pain. About missed. Alrighty. Make sure you have a good set of scissors. This one is not very good. Notice that. I think these ones are still sharp. What we're looking for is you can push the blade. And pushing the blade will allow you to cut. That's what you want out of a pair of scissors. Makes it much easier to do this. So these are all my swag stickers. I sent them out with 3 packages. For some of the ones that aren't super awesome, I'll put them on packages. But it's cost effective. A lot of fun. Sometimes I get text messages from buddies of mine that saw one of my stickers on somebody's truck. Always good to see. Love getting pictures or videos of people riding bikes with my stickers on their stuff. Anybody that wants free stickers, hit me up. I'll send you free stickers. You just let me know the color. So you notice most of this is staying pretty flat. Some of them to the edge, they start to lift like this. But I lay something flat on top of them. In this case, I could use my laptop to do it. Let's load up a different color. I want some orange. I might make some yellow ones too. Kind of restocking. I do all the basic motorcycle colors: red, yellow, blue. Add some yellow or some orange and some white in there. Okay, just gotta line it up again. Set the outsides and watch it go. When it creeps this way, you move it towards the creep. Versus in real life, when there's a creep, you go the opposite way of the creep. Alrighty, I've got Sure Cuts a Lot Pro. And I've got a sticker already saved out there. And I simply tell it to cut it. So if you had any questions about how I adjusted this with the little razor in there, let me know. I can cover that, but they're pretty simple, straightforward. Again, we're just looking for a good depth for cutting. Too far is a bad thing, not enough is a bad thing. Woo, got lucky. Got lucky. Maybe on an angle works better. Oh, that works so much better. So, find what works and stick with what works. Tidy. This one's missing one. That one's kind of cut off, so I'm stealing what's missing. Make it whole and complete. Now we'll cover it. My favorite color. These are my favorite of the stickers that I make. Although I have some patriotic stuff I look forward to trying out. Some stars and stripes. That's it. Making stickers, pretty straightforward, pretty simple. You get better at it as you go. There's some tips and tricks as you go. Don't feel bad that you waste some material. Just have some fun doing it. My cutter costs about 200 bucks. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Feel free to if you're rich. And the material is pretty cheap. I go to US Cutters and get it. So I've got the last 15 minutes. Stickers. That'll last me a few orders. Tidy. So I know if you're following my other vlogs, about 2 of them ago I talked about risk. And some of the risk of doing your own product is that it comes back bad and you can't sell it. Luckily, this came back bad, but I fixed it. So I had some quality issues. This is my Dune Whip. And it worked as is, but it wasn't perfect. It wasn't what I wanted. I'd feel bad if it was on a bunch of shelves all over the place and people were trying to buy it with, you know, with some possible issues that could come up in the quality and the assembly. The assembly was a bigger issue than the quality, but it would have been totally lame had that, you know, had I just blown it out the gate and shipped them all over the place. And so what I did is had them shipped to me so that I could feel it out and decide what to do and how to do. Because I want to be one of those online sales guys, not going through a bunch of catalogs or a bunch of other shops. Even though you do that, because there's money there, but I'd rather people just come to me. So I make it all tidy before I go. I swap the clips. I'll show you what one looks like. The upgrade's pretty dramatic. Like I say, it wasn't required, but I feel better about it when I ship it this way. So this is an older clip. The quality of the material wasn't always good. These are actually pretty good. Some of them I've had are terrible. But I swapped them for something that's a little more sturdy. I added a couple thousandths to the height of these pins. There's a reason for that. And I made them work proper. And on top of that, I now add a spare clip to go with, just in case, because a lot of people I think are prying on these things and breaking them just because they don't understand how to work with them. And so I send a spare so that they don't feel bad and they've got something to work with. So little added instructions for all the possible scenarios. It's also another add-in that I found useful. And boom, back together. Still a good product, just extra work for me. So if you've ordered one of these from me and you see that there's been different staple holes, don't feel bad. I'm actually making them better. If you understand how cool this setup really is, the fact that no tools required. You should be able to set this sucker up and go, and it clips on your motorcycle and you go ride and you unclip it and go home. It's a huge upgrade. Then we're good to go. That's my new flag. It's as simple as this. I'll line it up about 6 inches forward, stretch it into place, and say boom, we're ready to ride. Of course, I make more money on these. The fact that I did produce it versus licensing, but this would have been their headache. But maybe their headache would have turned into not making them anymore. Never can tell, I'm not sure. So many variables there. I get another prototype back from a company on a license that I'm working out. probably in a week, maybe 2 weeks. I'll cover it on this. Also, my messes. I am working on the next revolution of my GoPro wakeboarding mount. Let you get video like this. And so make sure you follow me, subscribe. I'll be covering how I make it, the function. You can try and make it at home. I'll probably give one away as a contest win for sometime in the summer. Somebody can win one of these mounts. You just let me know what type of camera you're working with, and we'll get it squared away. And we'll get a setup to you that should work for that camera. So yeah, coming soon. So that's it. We're gonna keep it simple. Make stickers, give people swag, try and get your name out there. It's cheap, it's efficient. It's the gift that keeps on giving. You want people to talk about you and say good things about you. There's nothing like bad reviews. I've even learned that if you totally don't like the person and they're totally ignorant, still treat them as nice as you can, because you know it'll make their article they write about you that's not so nice a little bit nicer. The more ignorant you are, the worse it's probably going to get. So try not to dig yourself holes. Or just do, whatever. Okay, so be sure to check back. Still looking for some comments on what you want me to cover next. I will have a part 2 on the licensing, and probably a part 3. Since I've got a couple ones in the works right now. I just shipped some stuff back to a company, and I'm going to get some stuff back from a company. 2 different licenses. Should be interesting. Check back.